Just to warn you, during the filming of this video, we're making dinner and the cats are out at the same time, so it could be a little bit choppy and out of order, or already, I can't even do the intro.
TFTV, hey!
Hello Awkwardnauts, it's Thursday, and for the record, this is my favorite movie. Okay, so apparently back to the kitties. I have a very upset one in my arms because we have started to let them out at the same time. You know, after a year and a half, maybe it was time to let them share the same space and see what happens. And really, it's been a little bit, it's been a little bit interesting, to say the least. Like, they haven't drawn blood at all. She's like really paranoid that he's gonna come around the corner. They haven't drawn blood or anything, but she gets very upset when he's around and she likes to like assert her authority, and they just jaw at each other with their little roars and hackles and hisses, and no, but it's actually pretty good, but not very good for recording a video. And I just made Grandma take him upstairs and lock him in her room because she gives Mittens treats and Kona doesn't get treats because Grandma and I are kind of like parents who disagree on how best to raise a child.
Four-legged child.
Yeah. So anyways, I wanted to tell you why Remember Me is my favorite movie, because it kind of coincides to what inspires me to take the life track that I want to take. Remember Me is actually the movie that like clicked for me that, oh my gosh, I want to do this. Basically, it's been established on this channel that I'm a Twilight fan and I don't really have too much shame about it. More recently with the recent movies, but that's besides the point. Anyways, before he was cast as Edward Cullen, Robert Pattinson was also Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter, and before that, I was stalking him across seas. And I do have to attribute the fact that I am a crazy Robert Pattinson fangirl to what put me on the path to, hey, I think I want to work in movies. Yeah, I want to make movies. That'd be amazing. As part of the Twilight fandom, there are lots of different kinds of fandom, and I fall into the category of, I understand that this is ridiculous. That does not stop me, however, from loving it, making fun of it, and making fun of myself for loving it so much. In between Twilight and New Moon, Rob filmed Remember Me, and so from a undisclosed source, after asking for it, I was emailed a copy of the 2008 script of what would become Remember Me. I was able to read through the 2008 script copy, and then because he's such a dreamy guy, the paparazzi went crazy as they filmed it in the New York area, and then after it was released, I was able to see the final copy of the movie and how taking a screenwriter's script, original screenplay, and then if you mix it in with the production company and who's cast as what, and of course who's directing it, and I got to see what changes they made from the 2008 to the, it's my favorite movie and I don't know when it was released, 2010 release. And I thought it was really fascinating, and I walked out not only even more infatuated with Rob, but definitely feeling that this is a business that I would love to try to break into. And to be honest, before Remember Me, I was beginning to feel this way about the film industry, and I was looking at different kinds of jobs. I was stalking like the end credits to see what kind of jobs there were. I would look up online to see what was entailed in those jobs, and the biggest thing about it is that I still want to do many things in the film industry, but this is the movie that said, hey, eventually your Olympic-sized goal is to win a reward for directing a movie. Like, and I realized that that's an Olympic-sized goal, and for the director of Hurt Locker, my namesake Catherine, she she was 45 when she won her Academy Award for Hurt Locker in directing, and I'm 25, and so that's 20 years down the road if I matched that kind of stuff. But I mean, you can do a lot in 20 years, you can do a lot in 5 years, and you can do a lot in a year if you really try. It gave me direction when it was out, and it took me completely off into a different course of what I would want to do as far as studies at university, and that's why I am not done with university, because it was kind of like a blow to the system that I was walking in every day to completely rearrange my life and what I wanted to do. And then of course financially and academically I was not at all on track to do that, and still I'm not on the proper track to do that, but I definitely have an end goal in sight. And even if I change my mind along the way and I decide that my Olympic-sized goal is not for me anymore, I have this wonderful experience of, if you don't like what you're doing, you can stop it. And it'll be really hard for a few years, but you can always change what you're doing in life. And I think that's something that people of the upper middle class kind of forget. I guess I realize that I'm not living on the streets. I'm very lucky to be not living on the streets, but it doesn't exactly mean that I have to lose everything to figure it out. But it just takes courage to change what you want, and this became a quite different video than I was going to present to you, so I'm just going to say that sometimes fascinations with attractive people work out in the less creepy way and more into a direction that you don't know it was going to head. And so with that, I give you Stalking for a Sane Person 101. What? So yeah, this has been a long video, and I know that this week has been mad for a few of you, and so I don't even know who I will see and when I will see them, but I am happy to be here. I'm happy that you guys are on the path with me and get to experience what I'm going through in real time. And it's nice being a part of this project, and I definitely think that it's been helping me towards my goal, even if in an abstract form. Definitely. Right. And that's all I'm gonna say. I love you all. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being a part of this project with me. The Awkward Nauts was an amazing 3 in the morning discovery that, again, I didn't know where it was going to take me, and it really has taken me somewhere great. So with that, I'm going to go be all sappy off camera and edit this, and hopefully they're having a fantastic day. DFTBA. Is it okay? I don't even know.